The tradition continues.
Calvary Global to the world 24/7.
Tradition continues.
Calvary.
Israel and the US have rejected an Egyptian plan for the future of Gaza that would see Palestinians remain in the Strip throughout its reconstruction. On Tuesday, the Egyptian plan was unanimously agreed upon by Arab leaders at an emergency summit in Cairo. In a move that surprised some, Hamas says it won't stand in the way of Gaza being politically governed without them, as long as that's achieved through national consensus. President Donald Trump returned to the U.S. Capitol for his first address to a joint session of Congress since retaking the White House. Trump's speech comes amid tariffs and the igniting of trade wars, tense negotiations over the war in Ukraine, while domestically there are aggressive efforts to reduce the size of his government through mass firings.
April 2nd, reciprocal tariffs kick in, and whatever they tariff us, other countries, we will tariff them. That's reciprocal, back and forth.
Philippine rescuers have found the wreckage of a missing fighter jet and the two bodies of its crew members in a mountainous region of the country's south. The jet had gone missing a day earlier while on a mission to provide air support for troops fighting rebels in northern Mindanao. At least one person has died and thousands have been evacuated after flash floods swept through the Indonesian capital. Rescuers on rubber dinghies made their way through the waters to evacuate residents. Torrential rainfall has triggered flooding in Jakarta on Monday and is expected to continue all week.
I suffer a lot of losses. My clothing is drowned. I lost my shoes and my helmet, not to mention my electronics such as TV and refrigerator. I think they are all broken now.
At least 3 members of Serbia's parliament have been injured after opposition lawmakers disrupted a session by throwing smoke bombs and tear gas. The incident was a show of feeling against the government and proof of support for ongoing student-led protests. The demonstrations began after the deadly collapse of a train station roof in November, but they've since grown into a major challenge for the government.